we have a big question. Okay. The Gemara says in Menachos, Oisek B'Torah, Eino Tzich L'Oilo L'Mincha. A person is Oisek B'Torah, he doesn't have to be no Korban Mincha, no Korban Oilo. Why is that? Why you Oisek B'Torah, you don't get no Korban Oilo Mincha? The Gemara Menachos, Kuf Yud says, Oisek B'Torah, Eino Tzorich L'Oilo L'Mincha. You don't need a Korban Oilo and Korban Mincha. Why is that? You have a paper? Who doesn't have a paper? No. I gave you still papers. Where? Eliezer, come. El Pinchas, come. Okay. When you're Osek B'Torah, you don't have to be a Korban Oilo Mincha. Why is that? Again, person is Osek B'Torah, Eino Tzorich L'Oilo Mincha. He doesn't have to be a Korban Oilo Mincha. What it means Osek B'Torah? What does Osek B'Torah mean? A guy is in Bible learning. He sits and learns Torah in the morning, afternoon. His business is Torah. If someone his business is Torah, it doesn't have to be a Korban Oilo. A sacrifice is called Oilo. It doesn't even sacrifice called the Mincha. The Gemara Menachos says, Oisek B'Torah. If a guy is Oisek B'Torah, what does Oisek B'Torah mean? It's his business. The problem, the iyun of the yeshiva is his problem. A very serious problem we have at Knani. Very serious problem. This is his business. It's not only like a person could be a worker, but his business is not Torah. A person can be in the business all day, but his head is in money. His head is in shtuyot. You have to learn Torah, your business. What is your business is? What you care about? Where's your mind? Where's your heart? Your heart and your mind is what? Is learning Torah. If you're Osek B'Torah, if you're involved in learning Torah, Eino Tzorich Oilo Mincha. You don't have to be a Korban Oilo Mincha. You don't need it. It doesn't say. You don't need a Korban Oilo Mincha. So guys involved in learning Torah is Osek B'Torah. It means his business is learning. He cares about learning Torah. It means his mind, his heart. What he thinks about? His bed, his roommates, the car running, who knows what he thinks? No, his business is what he cares about. What is his mind thinks about. Where's his heart is what? Is Torah. So someone that is Osek B'Torah is involved in learning, is really his mind, his heart, his being is sticking in learning. He come to the yeshiva, it's not only to come to the Beis Medrash to sit and learn. His business is learning Torah. He cares about what he learned. After that, what he learned, try to figure out what he learned, what he could develop, how he could grow more and more. It has to be not a student in the yeshiva, it has to be his business is Torah. More than a student. A student comes and after the time he goes away. Every moment he can run away, a student. But if his business of Torah is not, it doesn't look on the watch. It doesn't see every minute he has to run away. If you're Osek B'Torah, if your head and your mind is about learning Torah, Eino Tzorich Oilo Mincha. You don't have to bring a Korban Oilo to bring a sacrifice of Oilo. And you don't have to bring a sacrifice Korban Mincha. And this is tremendous chidush. Ha'oisek b'Torah. If you're involved in learning Torah, it means you care about learning. Your heart is in learning. What you talk at the table, the meal, at the table. We talk to your friend. What is my business? When I make money today, how much the stock market goes up and down? You care about, you see, when your money falls down, you feel money, you have no money. You see, because you raise in America, you raise in society of the world today. If you have no money, you're not worth it nothing. If you have money, worth it something. This is a society not according to Torah. According to Torah is your business has to be learning Torah. The business, what are you involved in the yeshiva? Is learning Torah you're involved in the yeshiva. Ha'oisek b'Torah, if someone is involved in learning, is business, he's thinking about learning in the table, when he eats, when he sleeps in bed. What do he thinks when he sleeps in bed? He thinks about learning Torah. He meets his friend. Wow, this chiddush I heard today. This chiddush I heard today. This chiddush I heard today. You get excited. You be happy. What? This chiddush I got there. Because this is your business is Torah. If you're Isaac b'Torah, you don't need to get oila mincha. You don't have to bring a sacrifice of oila. You don't need a sacrifice. You don't need it. Why is that? Why is the person is Isaac b'Torah? It doesn't, we learn the Kabbanis today. We have this Pasha Vayikra. So why a person is Isaac b'Torah? He doesn't have to bring oila mincha. Why is that? Why is that? Unbelievable question. Unbelievable question. If someone is involved in learning, it doesn't have to be the korbanos, oila and mincha. The Gemara Menachos says, "Oisek b'Torah, eina tzorich oila, ve'eina." He doesn't have to bring oila and mincha. The question is, why is that? Why? Why a person is in his head and is thinking? I'll give you an example. You know how you can check yourself if you're learning Torah or not? You can check it yourself. We can do the checkup in the Beis Medrash. I can check it now in 2 minutes now. If your head is in Torah or not. You take a piece of paper. This word said of Chaim HaLevi. You take a health sponsor, Shem Chaim HaLevi. Take a piece of paper, empty piece of paper, with a pen. And write down all your thoughts that you have in your mind in a moment. For a half hour. Do that. Write down all your thoughts that you have. You will see no connection, one thought to another thought. Your mind goes one this way. Now, only if your head isn't learning, you control yourself. You control your thoughts. You control yourself. You master yourself. The first one in the world. The first thing in the world in all the universe. In all the universe. In all the universe, the first one who knew how to handle and control himself was Avraham Avinu. The first one. He's the first one. He's our father. He's the one he controlled himself. He didn't control his mind, his hair, everything. So guys learns Torah. A person is involved in learning Torah. His head isn't learning, his mind. He doesn't have to give a korban oila and shlomi and korban oila and chatas. You know what that means? He got to so high level. He's so high level. If you learn Torah, you don't have to give a korban oila. You hear me? You hear what we said? You hear what I said? Velama. Why is that? Why is that? Here, 14 lines to the top. Here, take a paper. Who doesn't have? Here. 14 lines to the top.
On this side? Rabbi, on this side?
Yes. In the middle of the word it says, U'ma'at elevar ma'amorom menochas daf yud, kuf yud. Ha'oisek b'Torah eina tzarich oilo mincha. If a person is involved in learning, his business is learning, he doesn't have to give a common oilo mincha. You know, today, the truth is today is a levaya now, this moment, of the mother of Rabbi Schultz. She used to be in the yeshiva. I remember, I have to teach, I didn't come, but Rabbi Schultz, Rabbi sacked him one day. You know, people in the yeshiva, brother, people knew the yeshiva, she was almost 40 years something. At least we know at least 40 something years. So, a person is oisik b'Torah. A person is involved in learning. Ein not tzarich oilo, no korban oilo. And mincha. The Gemara says that Hashem says to Moshe, David HaMelech, Hashem says to David HaMelech, says, one day of your learning is more than 1,000 sacrifices of Shlomo making. Shlomo HaMelech made 1,000 sacrifices. Shlomo made 1,000 sacrifices, but when you're learning Torah, it's more than 1,000 sacrifices. The guy who learns Torah is a high level. He doesn't need korban oil and chatos. He doesn't need it. He jumps to the highest level. It's oisek b'Torah. Yesterday, a big Rosh, a big Talmid Chacham asked a big Mekubal, one of the biggest Mekubal, maybe one of the biggest Mekubal in Yerushalayim. Maybe the biggest, I don't want to say, but one of the biggest in Yerushalayim, big Mekubal. And he asked him what to do in Purim. To go to daven in Purim, to daven very strong in davening. He asked him to go, if I go to the Koisel daven. That was his question. You know, in Purim, I go to the Koisel, all the Tehillim. Or I was sitting and learning in my house. This asked a big Mekubal, and I thought big Mekubal. I think maybe the biggest, I don't want to say, but the biggest Mekubal. And who asked him is also big Talmid Chacham, not a regular person, also big Talmid Chacham. And he asked him what to do in Purim. It's better in Purim to sit and learn, or to go to the Koisel and Purim. And he said all the Tehillim and down for Klal Yisrael, all the Tehillim. She said, if you have someone who's sick, you have some problem, go to daven. This is davening is always, if you have a tzorah, you have to daven. But if not that, he says, is no better than learning Torah. Sitting and learning Torah and Purim, la yudim oisa oira. Oira zu Torah. To learn Torah and Purim. When you oisek ba Torah, eina tzorich oila mincha. When a person is involved in learning, doesn't he not to give a korban oila mincha? But lama, why is that? Why you oisek ba Torah, you don't need korban oila mincha? Why is that? Why is that? We'll explain soon the reason why. But first, get the concept before we get the answer for the concept. A person comes to the Beis Medrash and he learns for 2 hours, 3 hours. And another person, this is one person. Another boy in the yeshiva will go in here see a movie for an hour, 2 hours. And they meet together after an hour, 2 hours. Again, one boy in the Beis Medrash came to Mussar learns, and he's sitting on the Beis Medrash for 2 hours. Another boy went and he saw a movie for 2 hours. Now after 2 hours they meet together in the Beis Medrash. How a person has to feel? The one who learned 2 hours, or a person when they saw a movie for 2 hours? So a person says a movie, wow, look what I saw this movie, the best movie in town, wow. And this thing is excited. He saw something new. And the person learns in the Beis Medrash, he says, he's learning. This is the problem. This is the problem. Well, I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. No. When a person is learning Torah, is higher than all the korbanos, is higher than tefillah. Tefillah is you're standing in front of Hashem. Torah is connected to Hashem. It's a higher level. It's a relationship kivyochel with Hashem. It's all I never understand. The highest level in creation can be. The highest level in the creation what a person can do is what to do is learning Torah. But what the Yitzhara does to a person? What the Yitzhara does to a person? What?
Get them distracted.
20 shekel is worth him to, like tissue. See this tissue? The Yitzhara makes the person that 20 shekel is worth it a tissue. And learning Torah is like a tissue in his eyes. He doesn't value. He doesn't value the learning Torah. It's the highest level. David HaMelech and Shlomo HaMelech. David HaMelech was a higher level because learning Torah, he doesn't need the korbanos. David HaMelech is the highest. You have here the David HaMelech. Learning Torah, you don't need to get to the level of korbanos. I mean, the korban, you don't have to get to it. Because he valued the learning Torah. It's not a tissue. Learning Torah is not a tissue. Learning Torah is valuable. Valuable learning Torah. You don't need a big oila mincha. I'm not talking about people that are learning Torah. Their time is free. They can take the time and do what they want to do. They don't value the time. The Tzara makes you're learning Torah, your time is valueless. You not do nothing in the world. A person is a business person, is doing something. A person that is in the politics is doing something. It's opposite. Opposite. When you're learning Torah, you are doing you're holding the world by learning Torah. You're the highest level can be in the universe is learning Torah. Even higher than all the angels and the malachim. Learning Torah is the highest level. So this Rosh Yeshiva, this Tam Chacham, asked the big Mekubal in Yerushalayim, he says, what to do in Purim? So you see all the books, it's the davening and do this. Everything is true. I agree with you. In time of davening and davening. But value the learning Torah in Purim. And my son's yeshiva, one of the yeshivas, my son, they have a Seder after Purim night. They be smedish. There's 600, 700 boys there in that yeshiva. They cannot even put a sikah. How you say sikah?
Needle.
A needle in the Bismedish. Packed. 600, after reading the Megillah and the Suda, they learn to 2, 3, 4 in the morning. A Bismedish is not a place you can put a sikah inside. More than Shavuos to learn there. And the night of Yom Kippur, night of Purim, they even learn more than they stay up and then 2, 3 in the morning. Bismedish is packed. He can't even sit. My son told me that even stronger than Shavuos to learn there. They know the value of learning Torah and Purim. Now, it says in the Chatam Sofer, if you learn from Megillah to Megillah, Yosek B'Torah, Hashem gives you a big schus on Olam Haba for that. Kol oisik b'Torah eino tzarich oilo mincha. It means a higher level of all, higher than the Kaisel. You don't have to go to the Kaisel, not the three Regolim. You don't have to go to Kaisel, the Daven and Shiur and Purim. You sit in the Beis Medrash and you learn in Purim. Higher than everything. Value yourself. What the Tzara says to you, learning Torah, you're like tissue, you're not worth it nothing. This is more than millions and millions. Torah Spicho, Me'alfei Zah B'Chesed. Learning Torah is more than $100 an hour. More than $200 an hour. More than $300 an hour. More than $500 an hour. Value yourself. You're learning Torah, especially Purim. Especially Purim. What the Tzara says, I'm nothing. And the value, everybody's happening, running. Purim is getting excited and running around. A man in the Beis Medrash, your head is down like this. They have excitement. They're running around the town. They're doing what they're doing. And you have no money. I have to be here. I'm stuck here. Who knows what you think about? It's a big mistake. You're learning Torah and Purim is the highest level, the more than Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is the comparison to Purim. So learning Torah and Purim, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable how much every moment you have to gain into learning Torah and Purim time. Talking about before Purim, now is when he now starts Purim now. A Kodesh Mishnah and Megillah. Megillah nikres ב-11, ב-12, ב-13, ב-14, 5 לא פחות מ-10. And today's already 11. 11 is already a day of Purim. If you look at the post, the guys runs around, there's no time. You can already read the Megillah today. It means as a din, bekoyach, by potential, bekiyum, it has din Purim today. The Meister, we do it, like Dimi or Makrisa, all that halachas what you do. But today also has like a din Purim. From today. Hashem made a big miracle to the Yeshiva today. We passed the Bikorat to B'Sadachot. And now we got 93%.
96.
96%. 96%. You know 96%? People understand. This is a miracle. People understand Nachman. Yosef it's a miracle. And if you work in the Message, how many guys in the Message? And Hashem made a miracle. We passed the test. 96%. Appreciate it. You have to appreciate it yourself and don't make yourself like a tissue. You're not worth it and nobody and nothing. Learning Torah and the Beis Medrash. This is the This is your learning Torah is the highest in everything. This is it. This is it. You're already in the treasury of Hashem. Learning Torah. You're in the treasury. You're already there. Value every moment that you are learning Torah in the Beis Medrash and Eretz Yisrael in Yerushalayim and Tziyon. How much did you value here? This is the heart. This is the center of all the world. The center here. Everything we do here, Rabbi Yoshib told my father. Rabbi Yoshib Secretary told my father. Everything that you do here in Yerushalayim, everybody knows about it. You heard Yeshiva
You said that a lot. You said that a lot.
Everything you do here.
It's true.
Hey, I came to the Message Friday. All the world knows about it. Everybody. It's a Metzias. It's a reality. You're learning here. Everything is going on here. Everybody knows. It can be 5, 10 people, 30 people in the Beis Medrash, but you don't understand. This is the center, the heart of the world. This is the heart of the world. This is the heart of the world. This is it. This is the heart of the world. Simple. You know, the heart, you have to take care of the heart. You don't get the heart and they can do it let it, don't value it. If they value your heart, then they be part of it. Says, so then here, we have to understand, get excited. We have to get excited. You have to get excited when it comes to Purim. And focus on the right things. Get excited learning Torah in Purim. Be excited learning Torah. Now, I agree with you have to drink wine. You have to be... Everything is true. But you have 24 hours. You don't drink for 24 hours. No one drinks for 24 hours. You drink in the Suda. The halacha says in the Suda you drink. But until the Suda you have 5 hours. And then now you have another 5 hours. 10 hours goes like this. What people do? 10 hours of Purim, you throw and kill it. And depression, not to be happy, looking like a zombie, walking like this, trying to find attention from people, looking for attention. Value yourself. Don't make yourself like a tissue. Make yourself, if you're learning Torah, is Torah Spicho, more than all the money in the world, especially in Purim. And the Gemara says, a person works in Purim, Ein roya sima bracha. If you work in Purim, you don't get bracha for the money. No, you don't worry, no sima bracha. Purim ain't sima bracha. Sima bracha. Ein roya sima bracha. For the money, you won't get no sima. You know why does sima bracha? And even if you think you make money, you don't even see a sima bracha. Nothing. No money comes out of it. No, it's not the time to make business in Purim. It's not, if you do stock, it's different. But Torah says, if you're in Meshkach Monas, you can get money for the Yeshiva. Yeshiva needs money. To raise money for the Yeshiva is the biggest mitzvah in Purim. And you can raise money for the Yeshiva, the Rosh Yeshiva, and people think a lot of Yugomah needs money here. People, Avrechim, Yugomah need money. Family, people need money. The biggest mitzvah, they give them money to support Torah. But business for yourself, Purim. Ain't a sima bracha. You don't get sima bracha from it. You have to value very now. And what day Tzarora makes you? Outside is better. People running, running, who knows what they do? Women, Taibas, who knows what in the world, but it's a mistake. Here is the center. Here is the place, the most important thing in the world is here. Your Beis Medrash, your Avodas Hashem. Be excited in Purim. What be excited at what? Do the mitzvahs, what Hashem tells you to do. The mitzvahs you have to do in Purim, do it. The mitzvahs today, tomorrow, next day, after Purim. Shabbos after Purim. Try to value the mitzvah, think the future, how you could grow. Migula to Gula. From Gulas Achashverosh to Gula Mitzrayim, one Gula to another Gula, connected to each other, connected to Pesach. But really get Avodat Hashem, know the value of learning Torah. Kol ha'osek b'Torah, I didn't say his answer. He has his own answer. I didn't give his answer. It's not the point, his answer. Not the point. It's not the point now. Value the little things that you do. Little thing, who I am, I'm nobody. I'm coming to be special. No, value that. That little thing you come to be special, you're learning here, that has big value. That little thing you come to be special, hour, 2 hours here, extra hour here, 2 hours here. Value the Torah that you have. And that Torah that you have is tremendously. Value it. And be a person that smiles and cares about others. Not to be, if any people, Purim is a period to be happy. So how you're happy you have to give others. Not only feel you're learning Torah, but give others learning Torah. Show it to others, not only for yourself. Show it and preach it to others and show it to others. So then, as mashpia and affects everybody. La Yehudim is Lashon Rabbi. Everybody, Oiros Torah. Not only if yourself, the mashpia and others learning Torah. And then, it was Simcha B'Sosa Mikom.